really just want to finish. I just put a tape up about the WDBJ7 shootings yesterday morning here in Roanoke. I'm not in Roanoke right at the moment, but anyway, I've beat down their doors and Channel 10s, and I've emailed, I've YouTubed, I've done everything in the book, been called every name in the book, and I suppose people think, well, if I just disappeared, a law go away, which is a lie. They just wouldn't know about it. They're mind control murders, and Larry Flint, and I won't repeat this, I've put it up on enough videos, Facebook, Instagram, but Larry Flint was one of the shootings, and that was mind control, the person that shot and killed his attorney in Lawrenceville in March the 6th of 78. I was doing a book on mind control murders. And Larry McDonald, the congressman doctor, was part of the cases I wrote about. And never got published because they put antifreeze in me, April Fool Day of 80. And that's what this whole thing has been, an April Fool joke on me and on the Brits. So I won't try to explain that anymore. But I was writing the book, and that happened April Fool Day of 80. And I was illegally taken across the state line back to Huntsville, where I worked for the District Attorney Fred Simpson, Madison County. That's where NASA and Redstone Arsenal, the Army Command Center is, Ballistic Command Center. Now, I wrote about the shootings, and Mr. Flint said here that I knew who was responsible for his shooting. I was out there twice when Larry McDonald's plane went down. And that was the anniversary coming up Monday, the 31st of August. This is one of the mind control shootings. It's Virginia Tech. He went to Virginia Tech. He was a psychiatrist. And he was born here in Roanoke, Benton. It's a Fort Hood shooter. And this is just another one. I'm going to show you this whole list. Sandy Hook. This young fellow was programmed. He killed his mother. He had no control over it, and that's what people don't want to accept. He's just as much a victim as any of them. Anyway, what I wanted to say here is, on the bus yesterday when I found out about WDBJ7, the shootings, and it's very sad. I'm the one that was trying to tell everybody, and it's not that they doubt me. They don't doubt what I'm saying at all. They know it's true. They've done nothing with it. And I even had someone, when I was trying to get food, okay, at one of the food places in Salem, walk up to me. And his wife, I believe he said, yeah, worked for WDBJ7. This is back in probably, I know when it was, probably in 2010, okay, yeah. So he said to me, he said, lady, they're not going to tell anything about what you're saying. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. But Channel 10 here, Channel 13 in Lynchburg, ABC, all of these people know it. It's not just because of me writing the book, and it's about mind control, and it's hard to prove because it's invisible. These that I tell about can be proven. It's who's doing it. And people really hate me, the messenger. But it would go back, all of it, to my being kidnapped and who I am. I didn't find that out until 83, and the Brits told me. And Larry Flint's limo driver was British. I've been through a holy hell all my life, and my sons, I don't even know if they're alive or dead. And I actually fear the cops coming and locking me up. Not that they doubt me, believe me. But anyway, I want to get back to the murders yesterday. And I'm going to turn this around. I didn't commit crimes. I was kidnapped and brought to this country and didn't know it. I wrote a book. I did the right things. I'm a nice lady. But yesterday I was on the van. I can hardly get on it. And the young fellow, he was black, sat down. He looked like Wayne Williams a little, who was one of the people under mind control. I wrote about those murders, black murders. Had nothing to do with race. It was the color black, and black symbolizes death. But anyway, he sat there, and he was the one that started telling me that I haven't seen TV for a month and a half. I moved from Roanoke and I don't have a television. And he told me about it, and about Allison Parker was shot, and I've forgotten his name, was it Justin Ward, the cameraman, and the shooter, I believe they said his name was Williams, but it really doesn't matter the names in this. It has to do with the ongoing night, beating the doors down, Channel 7, with all this mind control murders, which were Virginia Tech, the shootings there. That was April the 16th of '07. Then you've got the Fort Hood shooter that I just showed you here. He was a psychiatrist, finished school there. But this is the Columbine and the Sandy Hook and the James Holmes of Aurora, Colorado. And then you've got the Tucson, Arizona with Gabby Gifford, who was a U.S. Congress lady, and her husband is a twin, which does have something to do with the patterns, who was a NASA astronaut, twin to Scott Kelly. It was Mark and Scott Kelly, and they're twins, and they're both astronauts, and the shooting's there. They're done in patterns, so I'm not going to go into that anymore. It's not that anybody has doubted me. Yesterday, though, on the bus, when the showman was talking about it, and another woman got on and said, oh, they should fry them, in the electric chair, and I thought, and I tried to say, no, these are victims of programming. Well, they want me dead, the messenger. They don't want to hear anything about programming, modifying behavior. I thought all these years I've wasted my time trying to get my name back. I have lived in fear, and I've had repercussions done to me you wouldn't believe. So, anyway, I saw yesterday that hit the media all over. And my belief is the people who are doing the programming are going to force them to tell it. Finally, about me, my kidnapping, and about the murders. And it's a long list of them. Some of them movie stars. Robin Williams, for one. And I said back that Brian Williams on I believe he's on NBC, am I correct? I said that was mind control used on him. It did away with his job. And, of course, Wayne Williams in Atlanta. But I don't know if this WDBJ7 supposedly the shooter, he was under commands to shoot and kill them right on live TV. But I don't know if that's his name. I think it is Williams. But you really don't need it. The fact is that I beat the door down on the media. I put it on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And quite frankly, I'm afraid they're going to knock at my door and lock me up. Is it? So I guess that's all I want to say right at the moment. It is. I better stop. And I wonder what's going to happen if it is forced, the media. I'm talking about ABC networks, NBC, CBS, and Fox, if they have to tell the truth. I don't want anybody telling me they're sorry here. For what's been done to me, because up until now, it's a joke. Just get rid of me. I've had laws, I've had things done to me and my sons. I don't even know if they're alive or dead, Mark and Scott. So don't tell me you're sorry. I can't stand any more lies. My life has been, I cared, and I told about these because these are victims themselves, the shooters, or like Yen Zorings and Elizabeth Haysom. Her mother and father in Bedford, Virginia, well, it was prosecuted there next door to Roanoke. It was a butcher knife used. And he was a diplomat's son, German diplomat's son. And I thought, I think Yen Zorings and Elizabeth would appreciate my efforts, but not the rest of the people. Unless, if I had been talking to James Holmes, and maybe I'm wrong on him, but most of them, you know what they would say? The same thing that young man on the bus yesterday argued with me, and I thought, why am I doing this? I mean, it's done me no good whatsoever to try to tell it. People hate me. I spent what little few bucks I have, and of course I want it towed. I'd like to have a life, a few days at least. I'd like to have a life. I'm 76 years old. I doubt I get it. I'd like my name back and to go home. Of course, you go back to the UK, look what's happened to it. It's over